Welcome to another episode of Travel with Shauna. We are in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and I'm so excited to share this trip with you.
I'm going to record myself this time because some people always get the spotlight. I mean, in none of my videos, not true.
When we landed, we were met by this live band.
Hey, baila!
So when you land at Punta Cana, you'll walk towards the ground transportation area, and this is what it looks like. This is where you get your taxi, and this is the area where the taxis wait. So we are now on our way to the resort, Dreams Macao. So this is some of the local neighborhood. A lot of vegetation, a lot of sunlight. To be honest, Punta Cana in a lot of ways reminds me of Jamaica. Just the houses and the stores are built and everything. Anyhow, we are now at the resort. This is how it looks when you first enter. In the beginning, they actually have a lazy river and zip lining. This is the main entrance here. So as soon as we got out, we were greeted with drinks, and then we were taken to our room. You can see my friend Kenya has a drink in her hand. Taking a room on this ride here, and I'm going to show you some of the view.
We don't want no friendship from them. Sing again now. Happiness. We not in nothing with stress. Dance me a dance and I enjoy myself.
So this is the preferred club lounge check-in area. So basically this is their VIP. So this is where the VIP check-in. We have a bunch of appetizers that we were able to eat. Pastries, sushi, some deli meats, fruit, bread. They also have a bar in the area, so we were able to get drinks. And this is our room. So on the right, we have the bathroom. There is actually 2 showers in there along with a tub, which is pretty cool. One person can shower on the left, one person can shower on the right. They have double sinks, so each person can have their own sink. This here is the toilet, so the toilet has its own separate room. These are some of the closets. This specifically here is where you can receive or put items for your butler to come retrieve or to give you items without having to open the door. So that leads directly to the hallway, and the butler can bring you food, room service items, whatever it is that you need, and you don't even have to open the door. This is one of the closets. There was a couple closets in the room. As you can see, they give you robes. They give you slippers. This is the little like coffee, drink, wine area. They have a wine cooler. They have a coffee maker. There is a safe here if you need to lock up any valuables. There also is a fridge that was packed with drinks. And this is an all-inclusive resort, so everything's included. You do not pay additional for the drinks. So you can see there's some beers here, sodas, water. And this is another closet. This is the main one that I used. There's plenty of space to store your things. These are the beds. The room is really beautiful. I like the artwork. I like the decor and how they set everything up. And every Dreams property I've went to so far, they give you a bag. That is the bag that you see there on the bed. And this is the balcony. So they did put a table and 2 chairs out there, but I feel like they could have put more stuff. Maybe they could have put a tub. Some of the rooms do have a tub on the balcony. This is our view. So we have a view of pool. Hello and welcome to another episode of Travel with Shauna. We are in, where are we? Oh, we're traveling. We are in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. I am enjoying a Presidente beer while I getting situated. Just got here, just checked in, got into my room. It is lovely here. That's the little view that I have, and behind me you'll choose to go into the room, and I'll show you the room a little later. But I'm excited to check out Punta Cana, and thank you again for joining me. So we are walking now, gonna get our first meal for the day, for the night. This was our walk to get some food. So on the way we passed a few bars, some pools. This is the outside restroom. And this is where we walked to see, there's a movie going on. There's another bar in that front area. And this was Kenya skating. I wanted to skate too, but they did not have a left and right shoe in my size. And every time I asked the guy for a left and right shoe, he kept giving me 2 lefts. This is the arcade area. So one of the guys that works in the arcade had scared my friend. That's why she jumped. This is one of the clubs at the resort. And in the front of the club, they do have a pool table where we played pool with some of the guys who work there. I am not a good pool player, but they did try to show me how to play. And these are some of the pools. That's the entertainment board for the resort. And this is one of the restaurants we're passing by that is open in the evening. And the pools do close early. They closed at 6 p.m. so you have to go there early. The beach is open all day though. So this is the beach. They do have an area just for the preferred club members, which would be where I'm walking through right now. But for me, it was a little far from the water, so I didn't really care to stay over there. So we continued to walk closer to the beach. And then we ran into this gentleman who wanted to take our picture. Of course, it wasn't for free. Hi. Yeah. Yeah.
Time is perfect for that.
No, thank you. We have free photos here.
No, but you have to know if maybe you don't know how to pause.
The beach in Punta Cana is pretty rough, so I basically got my feet wet, and I went a little into the water, but I didn't want to go too far because I definitely did not want to get swept away by the currents, because your girl does not know how to swim. That's going to change though one day when I stop procrastinating and get swimming lessons. But I can float, so if I gotta float, float away. This is one of the stores on the resort. If you need any toiletries, souvenirs, late night drinks, snacks, you can come here. This is the Italian restaurant at the resort. The food was okay. I wasn't too impressed. I don't know if it was just the things I was picking, because my friend liked her food very much. They They have a lot of activities at the resort that they try to include people in. This is one of them. They are playing limbo here. Your girl did not participate, but I watched and it was very entertaining. They also had on the beach a fire show, and these ladies and gentlemen did a really good job, especially the girl all the way to the far right. You can tell she's really passionate about what she does, so she did a really good job all night. And I really enjoyed the fire show. And I think it's amazing that they're running around with this hot fire and able to do all that they were doing.
So I really like this resort, and I'm definitely going to recommend anyone to come here. It's the most fun I've had at a resort so far. So Jeans, Macao, Punta Cana, come visit me.
So this is us dancing and playing some pool. The gentleman with the hat was very friendly. He works at the resort. So I am in day 3. Yes. Day 3 in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana, and so far I'm really enjoying this resort. Today I am going to do ATVs and horseback riding. So stay tuned. So this is the cafe that we came to get breakfast. They have pretty much everything. What I really liked about this resort is that they actually had a lot of food that they ate locally, and that's normally what I look for when I go to another country. So I want to actually taste what they eat and, you know, experience their culture and their food. So this area here is where the other guests check in who are not in the preferred club. They do have a bar in that area, and this is the front entrance. This is where we were waiting for our ride to the front so that we can be taken to our taxi who's taking us on the excursion. Okay, so now we're waiting to be taken on our ride. We started with ATVs. So we rode our ATVs throughout our whole tour, but this area is where we were able to see shops. We were able to see some of the caves, underwater caves. That gentleman here was trying to scare me with the iguana. And it's actually really cool down there. If you want to, you can go for a swim, but the water's really deep. I don't remember the exact feet they said, but I think it's at least 25 feet deep, so if you can't swim, this ain't for you. After this area, we rode our ATVs to the beach. There's an iguana on me. This guy, look, he put an iguana on me. You will go through some mud if you're riding ATVs, so obviously don't wear your best clothes unless you're okay with it getting messed up. That's why you see me with my head wrapped in my mask. This is the hibachi restaurant we went to. This guy was pretty cool. They try to keep you entertained by, you know, cracking jokes and singing songs. So it was a cool experience. That was the other table. That also had the hibachi chef to cook in front of them. So this was on our way leaving the resort. I know it's been such a quick trip, right? It all went by so fast, and now we're back at the airport. So this is the other side of the airport. When you enter, you'll have your duty-free shops. You can buy liquor or food. We have a food court here. We also have, you know, many shops with souvenirs. And this airport, they have a lot of artwork in it, which is cool. You board the plane outside. So on your way to walk towards the plane, you'll see these
gentleman.
So this is the last day here. I'm leaving now, and I just want to say I had an absolute blast. I am definitely recommending this resort to any of my clients that want to stay in Punta Cana. The Dreams Macao, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Resort Macao. I had such a great time here, and I'm excited to be able to tell you guys how great it is. And for anyone that wants to stay, you're definitely going to enjoy yourself and have a good time. So thank you again for tuning in into Traveling with Shauna, and it's a pleasure to be able to share the world with you.